Hello and welcome to yet another stream. Today we got an interesting one. We got Dominance versus Pard. Both these teams are currently 1 and 2 within the scoreboard, and I believe this is going to be the last of the fourth round. So also Team P, Diamonds, Deviants, and Duet are all fighting for the chance of winning Prism. Anyways, my name's Jack. I'm also here with the infamous Dan and the lovely Rank here as our broadcaster. Dan, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, man. Thanks for that beautiful introduction, man. How are you
Thank
though
you.
doing?
I'm doing good. I'm looking forward to this. Obviously, we see the players selfing here now. I believe OD Box went to the blue side, so maybe let's introduce all these players. If you want to go first.
Yeah, man. So we have our lovely team Dominance on the red side, and on their side we have Wavy, Buffalo, Burkett, Forge, and Mr. Blood. On the
Yeah.
blue side we have Pard, and on their beautiful team we have KFC, Ramirez, Reminiscences, Money, and Bloomfield.
Yeah, some interesting names there. But yeah, regardless, looks like Pard actually made an interesting attack there, nearly pulling that flag, but unfortunately Bloomfield getting flipped. We do see an OD coming in from KFC, but it does hit the wall and miss the blood, and also Wavy managed to take him out. I believe a flag is being pulled here by Forge. This is interesting. Only Ramirez can really stop this with an overdrive, but everyone's going in for the attack. Will they get the return? And not quite yet, Mr. Blood, leaving every player on the tip of their toes. Buffalo, though, unfortunately, is going to be using that OD quite too late, and that's going to be a nice return there from Pard. And they pull. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, and Money actually managed to capture that beautiful overdrive box that fell down.
So it looks like Pard actually made something from a bad situation turn into a good. They made a counter pull when all the other players were focusing on trying to pull that flag from Pard. But it's interesting from Pard. I didn't even notice it myself. So I wonder how the dominance team is coping with only 2 minutes, into the round and already their first capture. Who do you reckon will win these games today? Just after watching previous streams and stuff, Dan.
Yeah, I mean, Dominance does have the potential,
Mhm.
but since there's Dominance versus Pard, both teams are actually really, really strong players. And it does look like Money is pulling a second flag, and he drops it to Bloomfield. And it does look like Pard is going to get that second flag capture. But it does look like Pard is going to take this win, or at least on the first round, easily. But of course, we will see in the next upcoming rounds who will take that win. Of course.
Exactly. I mean, Parda is showing a really good performance right now. KFC pulling maybe possibly a third flag. We see Forge going in for that counter pull. Is really low HP, but he does manage to go past the middle control. Burka going to be using, but that's going to be a return from Reminiscence, I believe. And KFC, just gets killed right there. But look at this. Ramirez has his overdrive. Why is he not using it? But okay, Remy manages pick up that flag. They're going to be taking out Burka, and that's going to be the third capture. It was a bit close to comfort for me, but still, Pod are doing a good job. I'm surprised they're 1 and 2 right now. I would have thought they would play better. I mean, I played against them, and they're decent.
Yeah, I mean, I have seen Pard playing a little bit better on the previous Winter Major season we had, but now it does look like they've gotten more stronger
Yeah.
in this season. But like, of course, with Dominance team, I've seen a lot of good plays from their end, and right now it does feel a bit more like they're slacking off a little bit. But of course, it's just the
Yeah.
first round, so we cannot know what it will be in the future.
Exactly. I mean, we're seeing two pulls from both of these teams, and I don't know. I just feel like Pard have the upper hand here. Their communication is working to their advantage. I always saw a lovely overdrive from Ramirez to actually initiate that first pull there. Well, fourth pull if they do manage to get this capture. So yeah, it's an interesting game. Like you said, it's only the first round. There's still a lot more to come. Oh, Wavy misses his OD, but it does still apply the AP status effect, and unfortunately, it's looking like Dominance won't be able to actually get that return with those overdrives. But KFC is really low here. Maybe Forge can do something. Gets taken out. Buffalo on the opposite side there with his Railgun Hunter dealing so much damage. It's only 1 HP. Does get taken out though.
Yeah. So far, of course, both teams are just holding their flags, opposite teams' flags, not doing much. But it does look like dominance is more towards the side that they want to attack them more often, other than Pard is just chilling in their base, wasting the time.
Yeah, you're definitely right. I don't know why Pod are bringing that flag out. They're entering the war zone when it's not really needed, to be honest. Like I said, they're not really attacking that much. They gotta watch out for Mr. Blood coming on that left side sneakily, and this could be so good for Mr. Blood. An opportunity to use. He's gonna use. He can take out one player. He can possibly take out even three players. That flag carrier is gonna get taken out, and also Bloomfield. And this is gonna be a return, but on the opposite side. Will we be seeing a capture or will it be for nothing? It looks like, oh, Buffalo got taken out as well. All of that went downhill so quick. And Forge wastes his overdrive as well. They're doing risky things here. I don't know what's happened to Dominance, but that's such a good opportunity and it just all went down. That's going to be the fourth capture, making it 4-0 as well.
Yeah, and it does look like Buffalo is going for the flag. Of course, KFC and Money just stopping everyone.
Yeah, it's looking really good. I mean, something interesting. These teams which um, haven't really contested against or shown really good performances against like top 8 teams. They seem to be using Crusader Scorpion instead of Crusader Vulcan, which is kind of a new meta. Or is that server lag?
Yeah,
Oh,
sir,
that's
there's server
unfortunate.
lags.
That's unfortunate. But so it's interesting to see that the Scorpions being brought back into the game, and you can definitely see if you focus the right players, how much of an impact it really has on the battlefield. KFC going to
Yeah,
be pulling Bloomfield's as well. KFC is only 1 HP. Bloomfield uses all Ramirez overdrive went into the ground, but Bloomfield still is alive. Is wavy, possibly can get this return. No one else can really stop him. Yeah, and regardless, it is 4-0 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Um, and an OD box dropping. So yeah, it's looking a bit unfortunate for the first round for dominance, but hopefully they can bounce back and make some snazzy plays whilst they're at it.
yeah,
But
for
yeah,
sure.
what's your thoughts on this first round and maybe something dominance can improve on to go into this next matchup?
Uh, yeah, it does look like Part is using a really good teamwork effort,
Hmm.
and the communication with them is really good. Probably with dominance, I think they could probably up their teamwork efforts a little bit more, not go for solo attacks, maybe go for quad or double attacks with each other instead of one by one, because that's
Right.
one of the big mistakes they're doing.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I love the enthusiasm Mr. Blood has. I mean, he had some good opportunities to use on left side. Obviously, we saw that one usage where he took out 3 players, even the flag carrier, but didn't quite have the HP to survive and get that return for his team. And even the team, I mean, when he was doing that, they were under so much pressure. Pard managed to get a return and that 4th capture. So it's mainly a key of communication against these teams. I mean, um, you individually, your team has to have skill on the combinations they use, but if you don't know what's happening within your surroundings, how are you supposed to play, right?
Yeah, and there's only 15 seconds left on the clock, and it is looking like
Oh,
Dominus
will
is
they even
going.
capture? Burkert's picking it up. Oh no, KFC. Oh, they do it though. They do it. They
Yeah,
get the first capture.
yeah,
Hopefully.
congratulations by Birkin getting that first capture for Dominance. Well, of course, that won't count that much since Par is going to take that first win.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in in favor of dominance, I think they're a strong team. They've always pretty much remained the same players. I think they've changed up a couple players here and there, but they're continuously entering these tournaments, trying their best, and hopefully this season, when it comes to the actual major winter, where players are fighting for that um, gold, silver, and bronze, um, hopefully they can get top 8, top 16, because obviously we've seen them get top 16, I think twice already. Um, so I wanna see them intervene in the next one and see what the outcome will be for this team.
Yeah,
Apart from that, we're into the second round now, and what will be the outcome is yet to be seen. The OD box is dropping here. All players are fighting for that. Mr. Blood possibly going to be taking it. I can't quite see who took it.
Mr. Blood took it.
Nice. So this is an opportunity for Mr. Blood, but it's going to also be a lot of pressure on his plate. Whether he uses it for the next OD box, he uses it to get that first pull, or it's going to be remaining for a bit of defense. I mean, God knows what is going through Dominance's mind right now and their strategies, but hopefully for them, I'm rooting for them. I'm a bit biased, but I'm rooting for them.
And you have to be peaceful. Like you have to
Exactly.
root for every team. Of course,
No,
if
I mean, Pod is doing amazing. I gotta give it to them. Um,
yeah, I mean, sure, they're doing the best. I don't exactly remember what team it was that managed to pull 14 flags in one match.
14
And
flags. It might have been diamonds against my team.
yeah, might have been. I don't remember exactly.
Because
Yeah,
there was that second round where we kind of went downhill, but we bounced back,
yeah.
so it wasn't
We
enough.
we were watching that, and it was a nice game. And it part is giving me that those kinds of vibes right now, playing
I
against
think
Dominant.
you know what? Yeah, you're right. Part is kind of like a top 16 version of diamonds. I feel like oh, Mr. Blood uses here, but there's 3 players. He manages to take out 2 and the third one. An OD box is dropping Bloomfield on the opposite side. No repair. This is so good from Dominance. They got to get that return and they got to focus on helping Mr. Blood if he does die. But looking like that's going to be a first capture, and it's so well done. Like that's what we needed to see from Dominance. But check out their defense. Mr. Blood isn't going for defense. Money is on the flag, and regardless, it's a return. But he's just got to be a bit more aware of that in the future.
Yeah, man. Like Mr. Blood has been one of those teammates that have been pulling those flags quite easily. But of course, the whole Pard team, their teamwork efforts and the communications are much better than Dominance's, unfortunately.
Yeah, I feel like their positioning just works out for their sake. Although dominance are showing a really good performance right now, I feel like they got to stick to what they've trained. Stick to the positions, play as a team. Don't push them one by one. um, and rely on your teammates. Like it's not all up to you. In the end of the day, you're playing 5v5 for a reason.
Yeah, and of course we have technically 4 rounds to prove yourself, but of course sometimes 3 if it's going downhill.
Like
And
my game.
yeah.
Ooh, Burkett, nice ID from him, but they got to watch out for Bloomfield. Bloomfield pulling that flag, moderate, trying to get a shot on him, but he gets bounced away. And yeah, that's the kind of communication they're focusing on other stuff like the ODs when Pard have such an open opportunity to pull flags. Um,
Yeah, definitely,
it's,
definitely. And it was a nice capture.
yeah, definitely was. I mean, by himself as well. Uh, it was it was something I'm sure dominants aren't too happy about.
Yeah, meow. Who wouldn't be
You just say
happy?
meow meow. I swear you just said meow meow. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
alright.
Are you sure about it? It was definitely Renke. Yeah. Let's go with Renke. It was him. But yeah,
Okay.
uh it does look like Dominus is not, of course, happy with their first round pool, but I think they're a little bit happier right now that they've managed to get at least one flag finally.
Ooh, and something else. Dominance, they have the upper advantage. KFC has lagged out. Forge is pulling the flag. It's only 1 HP. Bloomfield, though, taking him out. Forge isn't going to even look back um, and fight for those flags. I mean, that's something. If you're pulling the flag, you got to be aware that someone's behind you. The OD box is dropping. Mr. Blood going for the flag rather than that OD. Burkett has a good opportunity. Oh, he uses just in time. And that's a really good overdrive, allowing Mr. Blood to pull. OD was used by money. Forge is going to be picking that OD box up unless someone else can take it. And yeah, he does take it. And Mr. Blood is going to be capturing. KFC is back in the game as well. Looks like his lag has been fixed. And let's see what will happen with this return of the fifth player.
Yeah. I mean, it does look like a little bit like Dominance have not trained hard enough for Pard's match, but they're doing fine for their second round, of course, since Pard is on the lead again. It is looking worse for Dominance every flag after another.
Modre did an impeccable use of ODs there and also focusing the play. Does get taken out, drops that flag for Forge. And honestly, Modre has been a star player just now. I mean, you can see dominance once they're in the right mindset. Individually, these players come to light. But there's still time for Pard to actually bounce back from this. All they need to do is tie this round. If they tie this round, tie the next round, it's a win. I mean, that's it. About 4 minutes and 40 seconds. You reckon Pard have the ability to win this, Dan?
Yeah, what did you say?
Do you reckon within the 4 minutes remaining that Pard have the ability to win this?
I I don't think so. It does look like Dominance is in good leads right now.
Yeah, dominance. They do have a lead. I feel like that flag was pulled from their base. Didn't see who by, but at the same time, Forge was going for a counter pull. Did work out, but unfortunately for him, 3 Pard players were on his back and didn't allow him to pull. But Mr. Blood pulling the flag on the opposite side, we have Money, which is no repair. Mr. Blood gets taken out by Remy, and Money's gonna be pulling that flag alone, and no one can do anything. Everyone's on respawn. It's just too late, and looks like their comfort zone has been pierced. KFC locking onto Forge. KFC's been doing really good there as well, actually. Just locking that player, which is mainly attacking. If someone's pulling the flag, ensuring to lock them, just as a little precaution measure. And honestly, even though these teams aren't like diamonds or team pointers or like bloodline and stuff, they're still like enjoying. I enjoy to watch them play because they still got skill.
Yeah,
Modric can
well,
use. Oh, he doesn't. He does now. Burka Serverlike uses Wavy, has his OD. Oh, it's a repair as well. Unfortunate.
yeah, it does look like the servers are doing really well right now.
Yeah, the performance of the game makes it even better, right?
Yeah,
No, Forge. Oh my days. Forge just dies. Oh, he doesn't. Mr. Blood picks it up. Forge now dies. And they got to watch out for money. Maybe KFC can do something. Look, KFC has his OD. Mr. Blood, there's no repair. Wavy going to be using. Oh, this is peak. Damn, son. Where'd you find that? Oh, this is bad. Look, Parda just closing them out of their house. And this is going to be a tie for sure. Unless we can see full attack from Dominance. But I don't think there's time.
ooh, yeah, money definitely did that. Great capture, of course, Mr. Blood from the behind. It was a close one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, something with this map is you see on the like bottom parts,
Yeah,
like the trenches, there's those three drops. I feel like both these teams really have to utilize those because if you remember the XBBP light days, drops were a massive asset. And even in this case, I mean, drops can really change the outcome if you're running out of DA or need a repair. It's there. If you can just remember when it's gonna drop, you have an easy strategy to pull a flag. But look at this, Forge uses his OD, pulling the flag. If he managed to capture this round, it's gonna be so well done from the Dominance team, and it's looking like it will be Mr. Blood raining hell bullets down with his Viking OD and taking out 2 players, 3 players, and that's gonna be it possibly. There's 35 seconds and Pod have to really push in hard if they want something from this. But Burkert going to be using again. Oh my days. Wipes out no one, but deals so much damage. So it's still a decent OD, making a load of people no repair there at the same time.
yeah, that was a nice pull by uh, Forge, and it
Yeah.
does look like Bloomfield. No, was that Bloomfield who used that overdrive?
Uh, when?
No, it was Ramirez. But yeah, that was a nice game, and it does look like Dominus is going to take this win as well.
Exactly. I mean, this is good. Making it 1-1 means there's more for us to watch, possibly. So let's see what will happen in the next round. It
Yeah,
might
definitely.
be something interesting to witness. What's the next map, if you know? Well, I got it.
Yeah,
It's
it's going to be
Highland.
Highland. Yeah.
Ooh. I know Dominants play this map a lot. Part I'm not sure about, but I'm intrigued to see.
Yeah,
Uh
Dominance has voted for Highland as well.
yeah. Be interesting. I'm looking forward to this. When we get
It is,
map link, we'll join in. Yeah.
yeah, it is interesting, of course. Like to see people use Highland as it is one of those maps that aren't the best for these kinds of matches.
Mm.
More like Red Alert or Sandbox, and this Cross as well. But the bigger map, the more problems, of course, occur.
Yeah, I mean, this map is something which is very I want to find a big word for tricky, but I'm just going to use tricky. It's very, you really got to work with your team. If you can have communication on this map and use your overdrives to your full potential, then bow chicka wow wow, you win. Um, so let's see what will happen. We're just waiting for the battle link, and we'll join.
Yeah. But yeah, so far people should remember to link their Twitch account to your tank account to get those beautiful ultra containers. They're free after all. Free stuff always tastes better than paid stuff. So, and don't forget to claim yours.
Yes, need those ultra containers. I actually want to get some stuff from it, but my luck is horrible. I used to be very
Yeah,
lucky with these containers, but not anymore. I
not
don't know what changed.
it's not everyone. Not everyone's lucky, but there will be one container that will be lucky for you, of course. It
Exactly.
is.
I
It
mean,
is a.
I'm lucky
it-
today to be commentating with you and also with Ranky, so at
yeah,
least I'm grateful for
I
that.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, it's from the heart.
Oh, you sure?
Where's this next map?
Yeah, it's Sandal, but like
Sandal?
there's no what
What?
Highland. Excuse me, that was the previous map. No, Cross was the previous map. But yeah, we're still waiting for the link, and it shows up finally.
So links not working.
Oh, great.
Uh,
Yeah, it does look like they're doing a great job. Dominus is doing a great job with posting the link. And now we're going to wait until we get the actual link.
let's see. But yeah, whilst we wait, obviously, obviously you know that it is currently 1-1. Hard did a tremendous game in the beginning, but unfortunately, it was knocked down in the second round by Dominance. Came in with the clutch, Forge managing to capture that last flag, and yeah. All right, let's see. This link is taking a while, but in the meantime, how's this whole thing with the was that little event which happened? I forgot what it was called. Where you build like the tank.
Build a tank.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I know it's called assemble a tank.
Well, the
So
same thing, anyways.
basically, yeah, basically. But yeah, how's it going with you? Are you doing it or
I-
not
I've
really?
I've done it. I've gotten myself the beautiful red. Was it the blue tank or a green tank? Fully done.
Yeah, yeah.
But otherwise, I've given up pretty much.
Okay.
It's not that funny for me.
Yeah. So we
Yeah,
got the link,
I have done all the
and
missions, but I'm too lazy to open the website.
so yeah, I mean, I think there's still 10 days left or something. So maybe 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 it's you still got time. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask, but I'm not very good at it. Anyways, let's go into this third and fourth round on Highland. It's gonna be a tricky one, like I said. Dan, you want to make a bet with me? Couple gold boxes?
Oh no!
Are you sure?
What kind of bet?
The kind of bet where you normally lose.
I do not like where this is going.
Exactly. I mean, I'm gonna give it towards dominance. I feel like I've seen them play this map quite a bit, so hopefully for their sake they win. But obviously, we have seen the potential of Pod, so let's go.
Yeah,
We're in
so
the third round.
yeah, so if I'd say I'd bet you 5 gold boxes on dominance, you'd already say that I voted for dominance already. I know your
Okay,
vote.
okay. You know what? If you want to vote for dominance, that's fine. I'll risk it and go with the other team.
All right, for
Not too
five
sure.
gold boxes for our members, watchers.
Sure, sure.
All right, not for us, but this is for the viewers. We'll give
All
the
right,
gold box.
all right. I'll do it.
Oh, you
I think
sure?
I got gold. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I'll check. But
All
anyways,
right.
back
So
into
f-
this game. Yeah.
yeah, let's go.
So obviously, we're 1 minute into the game. Bloomfield trying to go in there, but this is going to be a very campy game. I can feel like I'm just waiting for Modre to have his Eris OD or Remy. Both, both teams are using Eris Shaft. Normally we see Crusader Shaft on the red side, but interesting to see a lot more HP there, and it also allows KFC to kind of be agile and move around the map with his Crusader.
Yeah, and Wavy attempted to go for a quick flag grab, but unfortunately the whole team was just there stopping his steps.
Ooh, Burkup nearly could have stopped that OD being taken by Bloomfield, but looking like there's more opportunities here for Pod to win this game, and yeah, that's it's unfortunate for dominance. But Forge going in there, he does have the flag. He was kind of hoping to go on the top there. Modre going to be using him mid. This is most probably going to be the first capture. That's what we need to see. So many players wiped out there, and that's an amazing pull. Another one coming in to play. Buffalo can even use it on Bloomfield, and the player behind him is going to be using, and once again, going in there so easily and pulling that flag. If they are able to get the capture, they are.
Yeah, that was a nice capture by both of them.
Exactly. I mean, I feel like Modre on Shaft is the perfect option for dominance. Seen him on Shaft before, and I feel like he's a comfortable player on all combinations. But especially on this map, you need someone with a bit more experience, who's able to use his OD. And in situations like we saw in the beginning, where the first capture did come into play with Modre and also Forge.
Yeah, definitely. And it does look like you're going to lose your gold boxes, unfortunately.
That's cool. That's cool. I mean, look, we're seeing a big use of ODs coming in there from Remy. Ramirez going to be using as well. And KFC, oh, does get taken out by Wavy. And Wavy going to be using, wiping out 2 players, but dying in the mean run. Looks like Money going to be using his OD. Is what? Ramirez is taking the flag up to the freeze? Not a great idea. Modre within mid can wipe out 1 player. He does. He wipes out KFC. The flag is still there. Wavy can he get past and return it? And he does. What just did I witness?
That was a nice that was a nice one, and that flag returned by Wavy. I
Exactly.
had I had some questions for Part as well. Like, what was that? team effort right now.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them play tremendously well in the the first map and the first game on cross. I think it's a bit more open for their comfort. They have a bit more space to use. When this map, although it is an open map, it's also quite enclosed in certain scenarios. And you've really got to listen to your team to ensure that you don't remain locked in on your base. So let's see. I mean, Part is making their way out slowly. Money's on the right side. Bloomfield just chilling in mid. This OD box is dropping. KFC, if he manages to take out Wavy, he might be able to stop Forge from taking it. Is he gonna use? No, he doesn't. Buffalo uses and allows Forge to take it. But look at this. Bloomfield on the opposite side. Ooh,
Yeah, what a nice save by Forge.
exactly.
I mean, Part does have the higher advantage since they have the middle strip line straight to Dominus's base, and if they manage to utilize their overdrives, they could make a flag pull easily. But that attempt earlier, it kind of backfired, unfortunately.
Yeah, definitely did. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Thunder would be a better option for Remy here on this map, although he might be the only decent shaft player in the team. But with that being said, KFC trying to pull once again. Ramirez using an amazing OD, stunning three players, but it's not enough. They're going to get that return, and no pull is going to be made from that. They still have 4 minutes though, so hopefully
Yeah,
something
and it
happens.
does look like there's Bloomfield KFC money going for a push, but yeah, it gets taken down by Wavy, Buffalo, and Madre.
Yeah, it's unfortunate the scenario we're seeing here for Pard. But there's still time. Two flags were made relatively easily and quickly for dominance. Pard can easily do the same thing. Modra going to be using mid. Why doesn't Money pick up the OD?
I don't think he's noticed the OD since he was looking at the other direction. So he's probably
Yeah,
upset when he noticed that the Dominance got that overdrive box.
yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I don't even know. Looks like, oh, Montrez's not even going to land a shot there. Doesn't get it in time. Burkhardt uses, not too sure why. Buffalo going to be pulling here. It's a bit all over the place for both these teams. Forge uses his OD, going under the radar of Remy. Does he have a repair? No, he doesn't. He does get taken out. Bloomfield, no repair here, and does get that return.
Yeah, it is. Pard has been losing 3 rounds almost. 2 rounds already, and the third one upcoming. I would love to see them pull now 3 flags within 2 minutes, as I know they're
Yeah.
they're a good team as well, and it does look like Money is going to go for the flag, but Buffalo uses
Uh,
his overdrive, but they do
yeah.
not return the flag. Blomfield
Bloomfield
goes for the flag.
and that OD box is dropping as well. Ooh, Money, don't go too far away from the OD. You're going to be leaving it for Remy, it looks like. Looks like KFC is going to be using just to ensure that Remy is going to be using down the middle. What? Why?
Well done by Money for getting that first flag for Pard. Now 2 more to go.
Yeah, I mean, it was true, but I feel like Remy just closed the door on maybe a second pull. I mean, I don't know. Maybe a bit of pressure to his head, um, but it's not great.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like Forge is right now pulling a flag from Pard, and he's really low. And ooh, he gets taken down, but Wavy will secure that third flag capture for dominance. It is unfortunately looking really bad for Pard.
Yeah, this is peak for Pod. I mean, performance was shown by Team Dominance. 30 seconds left on the clock. No one can bring any magic out the hat to change the score here. Looks like it played fairly well from Dominance. I'm proud of what they've managed to do.
Yeah, and it looks like Buffalo is going to attempt for a fourth pull, but I don't think he will have enough time to get that back to his base. Yeah, it does look like Dominance is going to win this round once again.
Right. Yeah, I believe there's another round to be played.
No, I think this was third win by Dominance. Oh. So so
Wait, what?
there's going to be one more round. Yeah. So now we're going to change the sides, of course. Blue is Pard and red is
Let's
Dominance.
see if combinations will remain the same. Intrigued to see if Buffalo will be taking freeze or will be taking striker, but it looks like he's going to be remaining with freeze here.
Yeah, looks like Bloomfield and Money does change their stuff.
You know what? Forge has a really good opportunity to kind of get on those boxes in the middle. You see, like those, the boxes within the middle. What do you call it? Like, I don't even know what they're called. Just like rocks, right? Construction
Yep.
blocks. Well,
Yeah.
they can easily get the paladins up on that to ensure that the OD box isn't taken by someone else. We normally see like diamonds do it and other teams, but it would be really useful for a team like this to do it as well, because you see now who's gonna take that OD. It's just a matter of glitching through, but it looks like
Yeah.
Ramirez is gonna take it.
Yeah, that's going to be a nice head start for for Pard.
Damn.
No.
Why did he leave? Nah, don't tell me he left and it reset. Please tell me you just refresh your client. If he joins back and he's got no OD, that's gonna be banter.
Yeah, that's going to be upsetting. Definitely for them. I would be
I wouldn't
upset
see
as
him
well.
join. I'm so intrigued. Wait, does he have his OD? Yeah, nay. Where is he? The selfing? Oh yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, so he just refreshed his page, I guess.
Yeah.
It is good. It is good since now Hard is going, Dominance is going to have a nice head start.
Exactly.
No, sorry, Pard.
Yeah, exactly. Pard is gonna have a nice head start. I thought you said Pard, did you not?
No, I said Dominance by accident.
So
This is what your brain does when you've been awake for 15 hours.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think I've slept a lot. So, but
Yeah.
anyways, OD box on the ground. Buffalo managing to take that. So both, well, actually not anymore. Ramirez used his OD there. Unfortunately, for his sake, it wasn't um, a good usage of it. Looks like Remy is going to be on Paladin and Money's going to be on Eris now. So it looks like the players have kind of switched it up. From what I remember, I think Pard did this with us, actually.
I don't remember exactly. I think I was watching your game, or we were not streaming it. I don't remember exactly, but we had few those rounds where the one of the teams pulled 14 flags, and we did see a weird
I think that
combinations.
was us. Oh, no. But I remember we pulled 7-0. But the thing is with Pod, they did do this when Money. I don't know if Money went on Eris, but I remember Ramirez going on Crusader Shaft, or he went he went Paladin. It was one of those things, but basically Pod changed it up, and they started winning. So I don't know. It's I'm intrigued to see if it will happen the same here. It looks like Money's doing really good with Shaft right now, focusing on the right players. He is taking quite a beating from Burkut, but no one else can really stop that. That OD box is within the middle. Is Money going to be using down the mid? He does, and he's got to watch out. That OD box still on the ground. And Remy's going to be taking it.
Yeah, KFC does really have to win this round to at least continue to the fifth round and take that win. But of course, if Dominance manages to take at least one flag and keep that one flag, it is not looking good for Pard.
Or even a tie is a win for Dominance at this point in time. Wavy going to be using Money. Oh, Burkut uses as well. This is so good from Wavy. Modro going to be using down the middle or hits the side of the wall though. Remy is dealing a lot of damage. Burkut trying to cut off Remy. Forge picks up that flag and Money going to be able to wipe out that player. Buffalo's there. KFC going to be using. Oh my days, so much is happening. That OD goes straight through that dead tank, and this is going to be a capture. Maybe not. Maybe not. KFC. KFC. What?
Ooh,
Oh
well
my
done.
days. This is the most action we've seen today. Look at this. Remis is trying to pull that flag, and not quite. I mean, Bloomfield and also Remis did a really good. Remy did a really good attack there, but it wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
nice return by KFC. That whole charade. I thought that was a clean capture by Pard.
yeah. I
No,
mean,
sorry, dominance,
high
but
dominance.
mm, yeah,
This is been a crazy game or crazy map to say the least. Remy gonna be pulling that flag there, taking a beating from 3 players. That flag's gonna remain on the top there. Good positioning for it. But let's see. Pod, they still have time. They need to win. They can't tie. A win will allow them to get into that next round. But let's see.
yeah. Will we see another awesome pull or another little tease by both teams?
It's gonna take a while for these ODs to settle back in, but when they do, I'm sure we're gonna be seeing something major from both these teams, Pod and also from Dominance. I mean, Dominance was so close. I feel like just Pod came in so well, pressured them so much to the point Dominance couldn't really stop it, right? But you do see Dominance players with their overdrives. Bloomfield going to be using down mid, wiping out one player. Does get taken out though. Ramirez going to be pulling a flag, excuse me. He's got no repair, really low HP. Buffalo can't do much here. Money going to be using. Oh my days, Modre getting a perfect shot on him. That flag's going to remain up there. Money going to be taking that second OD box there. And wow, also.
Yeah. I mean, there's only 4 minutes left on the clock, and I'd love to see Pard at least capture one flag to secure that next round and the chance to win.
It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, they got
I'm
potential here, but time is ticking.
yeah. I mean, otherwise, I'm not complaining. I did not lose 5 goals, luckily.
Do you even have 5 goals?
No, I'd have to buy them. But I do have 10 coins, so I was gambling with my 10 coins, unfortunately.
Yeah, true. Money gonna be using down the middle. Not quite something useful. A lot of these players are on respawn. Modre getting taken out there from KFC's overdrive. This is good from Pard. This actually might be a capture. We're gonna be definitely going into the second round if they can keep it up like this. Wow.
Ooh.
Looks like they're happy in chat. The overdrive is dropping here. Modre going to be scoping, but does get taken out. Bloomfield, lovely for him to pick that OD box up. Going to be allowed another opportunity or defense. Wavy on the left side with his overdrive. No repair at this point. KFC taking him out. Modre taking out KFC afterwards. Bloomfield, though, trying to focus on Buffalo along with Ramirez, Remy, and also Money. And this is going to be a tricky 2 minutes for both these teams. Obviously, Pod don't want to lose a flag stupidly or get into a tie phase or losing phase, because that means they will go down. They won't get knocked out the tournament, but they will. Will they? I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, they do have 2 minutes time. Dominance does have 2 minutes time to get that at least a one flag pull to secure the win. And I have my high. I have my. I think they will pull at least one flag.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they won't be knocked out, but it's not gonna be.
I mean,
It's
there's
not gonna be
Forge and
easy.
Buffalo.
Yeah. Forge gonna be using Buffalo uses, but Bloomfield counter uses. Forge stays alive. Remy's there. Money, can he get the shot? He does, and that's gonna be the money shot right there. No pun intended. OD's dropping as well, and yeah, we're going to be going into a tiebreaker. Wavy uses here, takes out 2 players. Remy really hiding behind that wall. He can bounce the shots. Modre going to be using in middle. Maybe I spoke too soon. What is yet to come? These players really have to communicate here if they want to win. Burkert has his overdrive. Players are knocking each other. Money can take shot. Forge picking up the flag is no repair at this point in time. 40 seconds on the clock here. And hopefully, Dominance will get this capture. And it's a tie. Oh my days. Wow.
Yeah, see, I had hopes for Dominance. Yeah,
The
well
fact that
done.
they can change this like within the space of a couple seconds is it's mind blowing. I mean, 15 seconds here. And yeah. Wait, are we going to be seeing another round here? Yeah, we are. What?
Ooh, what a nice last second capture. We're going to go for the 5th round.
That I can't believe.
Damn, looks like we're going to be here the whole evening.
Like it. I just need to set something up whilst we wait. So we're gonna be doing another stream as well in a bit. Diamonds against who was it? Against Do It. So we're just gonna wait for this one and then we're continuing to that one. But hopefully, I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to be happening in this one. Intrigued. I mean, we saw that last couple of seconds from Pard. I'm sure they're happy about that, having another opportunity. So
Yeah, I mean, this will be an interesting game if there's going to be a 5th round. So now we just like whoever wins this round will continue, unless we're going to have a nice draw.
yeah, we'll go on further then.
I mean, it is nice to see longer rounds because for the last few weeks we've only had 3 match rounds streams, and of course it feels better to have a little bit longer ones, of course, time to time.
Yeah. Let's see. Time's ticking towards the self, and OD box went in favor of Wavy. So dominance have the chance to show their dominating strategies and attacks here. Will they be able to do it on a map? I'm pretty sure they enjoy to play. Modre getting the first kill there on the map onto Ramirez, and everyone's taking their positions, putting in the pressure here by force onto Pard, but will they be able to get a capture in early? Not too sure.
Yeah, good question.
Slide. It is going to be Remis trying to take up that flag, but Modre focuses really well. Modre is only 1H playing Bloomfield on the opposite side, trying to pull, but there's too many dominance players there in the way to actually get that flag out. Modre going to get taken out by KFC. OD box is dropping here. KFC can possibly stop one of these players from taking it. Hopefully, Wavy doesn't use. And it looks like who took that? Forge? And yeah, it's gonna be an interesting 8 minutes here. Still 0-0. Forge trying to bounce his shots onto Ramirez. Both these players have their overdrive on the opposite side. We do see Wavy and Remis trying to battle it out there, and it's a bit messy from both these teams. I've got to say. I mean, I'm really intrigued to see what will happen, but at the state right now, it's looking like it's gonna be tricky for both of them. They got to really work on pressure holds together as a team. Wait for those overdrives to come in. Modre has his overdrive, but so does Ramirez. So Ramirez can really be a key player to stop this. He does get taken out by Wavy though. This is the opportunity. Oh, Money uses such a good OD, but Buffalo still pulling that flag. Oh no, it's unfortunately been all knocked down. Forge is going to be using his OD though, but players are respawning, and that's going to be a waste of an OD and also a death there onto Forge. And it was looking so well for this team for dominance, but unfortunately, Pard came in with a strong defense. OD box is dropping here, possibly Bloomfield can pick it up, but there's Buffalo in their way, and also Wavy going to be taking that overdrive box, and also dealing a bit of damage to KFC here. Do you love my chicken? But not exactly chicken when is a tank. Anyways, we do see. Oh yeah, sorry, I thought you left.
No, not yet. I have to leave now. But thanks, Hope, for having me with you today. I wish you
Thank you, bro.
good luck on the continuing of the stream, and
Thank you, bro.
have a nice. Everyone should have a nice weekend, of course. We're not streaming tomorrow, so I'm going to say in advance, have a nice evening and have a nice
Yeah,
weekend as
Merry
well.
Christmas, guys.
Yeah,
Joking.
and happy Halloween as well. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. See ya, man. Thanks
See ya.
and have fun.
Thank you. But anyways, back into this match. 6 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock here. There is that OD box which was taken by Wavy. We witnessed. We're gonna have to see what will happen. It's looking like Pod are making their debut into the base of dominance, and I don't know. It's looking really even for both these teams. Pressure is coming in, pressure is going out, but they're all pushing in one by one, waiting for that opportunity to pull the flag. I don't think that's the wisest thing to do. Remy just pulls that flag further away for his teammates to even grasp a hold of it. And I don't know, with 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining, it's gonna be hard. Buffalo uses his OD to stop that OD being pulled, but it was in favor of I think Forge who took it. Not sure, or Bloomfield. Oh, so it was Reminiscence who took that overdrive box. But yes, 5 minutes on the clock here, and these players are going in for the attack. I don't know with part of their positioning is the greatest. We're seeing these players mix up quite a bit. I'm seeing Bloomfield play on the right, on the left, and same for their Paladin players. They've not really got a strategy in play from what it looks like. I could be wrong. Remy going to be pushing up that top right with his overdrive box. Money there going to be helping him out. He does pick up that repair, but is it going to be enough to get by Buffalo and Wavy? Definitely not. Looks like Freeze coming into play by Ramirez is really dealing the damage onto Forge, but Forge doing a really good job making Ramirez only one shot and does get taken out by Wavy. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. ODs are being used. Money's going to be taking his overdrive so early. Reminiscence going to be using Modre. Scopes onto him. Bloomfield really springing it up for his team here. He's going to be taking the top route. But Modre spawns on top. He's got to get down or that flag's going to be wasted. Modre going to be using here. And yes, wowie. It's looking like it's still going to be a pull. Wavy trying to deal damage. Ramirez picks up this overdrive. Burkert uses but misses. On the opposite side, we see Force within their base. He drops flag for Bloomfield. And this might be the first capture. But look at that, Modre scoping on Money. Not going to be taking that flag. It looks like KFC is going to be taking it, and I'm not quite sure if Dominance can stop this. It's 1-0. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here. They can play the defense game, play it strong and hard for Dominance to push in, and if they do, that means they will be winning this round. For anyone who is just coming to the stream currently, this is a tiebreaker for both Dominance and also Pod. So yeah, gonna be tricky for Dominance to actually get a hold of this flag. But let's see. We saw them play really well. I feel like maybe under pressure they played better on this map. But Pod did pretty well the last round, managing to capture a flag in the last 15 seconds. So you can't underestimate this team. They can just play the death game all day long. Buffalo has his OD, which would be a scary thing for them. They're going to be using. Buffalo does get taken out. The OD box is dropping. Wavy is going to be picking it up. Force is going to be using. Burkhardt pulls that flag. Wavy has an opening to kill two players. Does, but Bloomfield just camping in that corner. No one's even trying to push him. Forge doesn't care about the players shooting him. He's just all eyes on that flag, and that's going to cost him. Had an opportunity, but Buffalo swoops in here, killing two players, trying to pull that flag with Burkert, but it's going to be a return 1 minute, just under 2 minutes, excuse me, and so much shadazzles is happening here. Yes, this is very interesting. I mean, I've never seen two teams battle it out as much as this, apart from I think it was Drillers against Pepega on this map, if I am correct. If you haven't seen that, you can go check it out on our stream. So yes. Yep, I will. But yeah, 1 minute to go. What will occur of this? It's gonna be tough. Wavy bouncing into their base, but nothing can come out from that. This is going to be a tricky one. To say the least, 1 minute. Last overdrive is dropping here. Burkhart's trying to push up. Wavy can take that OD box. Not sure if Modre has an OD soon. Wavy picks it up. Ramirez going to be using. And OD coming in by Modre. 30 seconds left. KFC going to be using, taking out one player. Burkhardt on the opposite side. Forge has an opportunity here. Pulling up towards Money. What is he doing? His players are down. And, oh no. Money going to be using. That's going to be it. It looks like there's no more time. GG's in chat. And what a play. That's going to be it, guys. We're going to be opening up the stream for Diamonds against Do It, so go check that out. And with that being said, GG to everyone in this map, and I'll see you in the next stream. Peace, peace.